Last week? Yeah, I was in South Carolina.
Last week, was cool.
Call this regular meeting to order. Call roll.
Mayor Querom.
Here.
Councilmember Swanson. Councilmember Mabry.
Here.
Councilmember Fabia.
Here.
Councilmember Newman.
Here. Please stand and join us in the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Any public comment?
Take a number.
Okay, we'll go to approval of minutes. We'll go to Councilmember Newman.
Thank you, Mayor. I make a motion that we approve the minutes from our regular council meeting on Monday, December 18th, 2017.
Second.
Motion's been seconded. Any corrections? Call roll.
Councilmember Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querom.
Aye. Now we'll go to the approval of minutes. We'll go to City Clerk Nelson.
Okay, the invoices. For this period in the Department of Accounts and Finances, we have bills totaling $30,149.05. In the Department of Public Improvements and Streets, we have bills totaling $56,519.71. In the Department of Public Safety, we have invoices totaling $144,413.98. And finally, in the Department of Public Property and Utilities, we have bills totaling $145,255.33. Mayor, all council members present have confirmed their reviews of all invoices and now are submitted for disposition.
I make a motion that we approve the invoices as presented.
Second.
Motion's been seconded. Any comments? Corrections? Call roll.
Councilmember Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querom.
Aye. Now we'll go to regular business and City Clerk Nelson.
Okay, we have the second and final reading of ordinance number O-17-024. This is an ordinance amending Princeton City Code, Chapter 14, Article 14-3-1, Sub G, Gaming Wagering Facility, establishing use regulations for zone districts, allowing for gaming and wagering facilities in the manufacturing M2 zone districts only. Mayor, this ordinance has been reviewed by all council members and is submitted for disposition.
I make a motion that we approve ordinance O-17-024, which amends our city code allowing gaming, wagering facilities in manufacturing M2 zone district only.
Second.
Motion's been seconded. Any comments? Corrections? Call roll.
Councilmember Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querom.
Aye.
Next item is ordinance number O-17-025. This is an ordinance amending personnel policy and adopting a policy for the city of Princeton, Illinois, prohibiting sexual harassment. Mayor, this ordinance has been reviewed by all council members and is submitted for disposition.
I'd like to make a motion to approve ordinance O-17-025, amending the personnel policy and adopting a policy prohibiting sexual harassment.
Second.
Motion's been seconded. Any comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Mabry.
Aye.
Fabia.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querom.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is ordinance number O-17-026. This again is the second and final reading for this ordinance, and this is an ordinance approving an employee benefits handbook. Mayor, this ordinance has been reviewed by all council members and is submitted for disposition.
I make a motion that we approve ordinance O-17-026, which adopts an employee benefits handbook.
Second.
Motion's been seconded. Any comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Mabry?
Aye.
Fabia?
Aye.
Newman?
Aye.
Mayor Querem?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is second and final reading of ordinance O-17-027, approving a city personnel manual. Mayor, this has been reviewed by all council members and is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve ordinance O-17-027, which approves a city personnel manual.
Second.
Motion's been second. Before we go to comments, go to Rachel.
Just a few quick comments. A few things have changed on this since the first reading. We added officers, the definition of officers and employees, officers being elected and appointed officials, and then they're referenced in a few sections throughout. And then we also added the pregnancy accommodations requirements for the federal government. So those changes have been made in the final version.
Any comment?
I'd like to make a quick comment if I could, Mayor. I had the chance to read through that online, and Rachel, I know you put a lot of work into that personnel. All three booklets you put a lot of work into. The third one here, the city personnel manual. I'm hoping that, because I believe every one of those manuals that the employee is supposed to read that and actually sign off that he or she has read that, correct? And
Yes.
understands that?
There's page 6 has a manual acknowledgement form that will be signed, yes.
Okay, which I think is fine. There's a lot there for them to absorb, to implement if we're actually going to utilize these, which I'm not saying you're not utilizing, but like, you know, getting the city employees not to smoke in vehicles, that's going to be a challenge. Because I'm not saying that if a guy's out there driving a snowplow truck at 2 in the morning, I'm not going to be, you know, too worried about him smoking a cigarette. That's going to keep him going. But the point is, more importantly, is I see that the goal is to have employee reviews on a yearly basis in writing. And I really hope that gets started right away, because that's something I know you're placing them full with other things, but I know there's some employees that have not had a review for 2 or 3, 4 years, and that's critical so we can evaluate the employee's success in areas that we hopefully would have him improve, he or she improve on. So that's one of the areas I hope that you implement right away.
Yeah. It is a goal. Since we've been here, I think it's important to provide feedback, regardless if it's tied to compensation or not, but just to provide that. And that is in the personnel manual, as you mentioned. There's, like I said before, the last one of these was over 10 years ago, so a lot of things have changed. But hopefully this can be a working document moving forward, and we can continue to update it as needed so we can stay on top of it and use it to our benefit.
And those reviews would be between department heads and their employees.
It would be the supervisor, so whether that's the foreman or the department head.
Right, but then those reviews are forwarded then to you as well as to our human resource, to Pete. So,
Right.
good.
Any other comment? Motion's been second. Call roll.
Councilmember Mabry?
Aye.
Fabia?
Aye.
Newman?
Aye.
Mayor Querem?
Aye.
Okay, last on the agenda is Resolution R-18-001. This is a resolution abating taxes imposed on certain real property located within the Bureau Putnam Area Enterprise Zone established in 2017. Mayor, the council has reviewed this resolution and is submitted for disposition.
I make a motion that we approve resolution R-18-001, which abates taxes imposed on certain real property within the Bureau Putnam Enterprise Zone.
Second.
Motion's been second. Pete?
Yeah, I'll just mention that this is really just a housekeeping measure. This a resolution very similar to this was passed, I think, back in October. But as some of you might recall, the state has been revamping the enterprise zone structure throughout the state, and it was important to them that the resolution language mirror some of the ordinance language that actually established the enterprise zone in the Bureau Putnam County area back in, I think it was originally submitted in 2015 for the renewal. So when the North Central Illinois Council of Government submitted all the paperwork, including the original resolution from last fall, it was discovered by the state that there was some incongruous language that didn't quite match up with the ordinance versus the resolution. So they, the resolution tonight is to correct all that. So it's really, like I said, really just housekeeping.
corrects the language of our previous ordinance that was passed. So,
Well,
or was a resolution. that was
It corrects the
passed.
previous
Yeah.
resolution, right?
The motion has been seconded. Any comment? Call roll.
Councilmember Mabry?
Aye.
Fabian?
Aye.
Newman?
Aye.
Mayor Querem?
Aye. Thank you, the city clerk. Councilman, now go to city manager report.
Just a few quick updates. I wanted to let everyone know that I've been working with Lauterbach and Eamon, the consulting firm we're using for financial services, to work on a new monthly financial report that will be available for the council at the next meeting. It's very easy to read and has, some graphs with year-to-date and budget, and I think you are going to enjoy it. So hopefully we'll finally get that, and then it will be a monthly item in your packet, and it'll show cash balances in different funds and year-to-date. So I just wanted to let you know, I know we haven't had that in a few months, but the new one is coming, and it'll be here at the next meeting. The next quick update, I just wanted to provide a quick update on Euclid Avenue, that reconstruction project that has been going on for a while. The 106 report is currently almost been finally submitted, but we've been working with the Federal Highway Administration. They want us to make some additional changes to it. We're working on those last few changes. There'll be a few things coming on an upcoming council meeting that we'll need to approve to add those changes into the report. And then it will be submitted to the State Historic Preservation Office, where the Federal Highway Administration hopes to ask them for a no adverse effect. And if they approve that, then the project can move forward. If they don't approve that, then we'll have other hurdles to discuss. But our goal is to get through these last few steps, get it to the State Historic Preservation Office, and hopefully get a no adverse effect from them.
What are the odds that everything will go through this time?
We are hoping this is the last step. So it's been a long, frustrating process, but we're going to keep trying. That's all I got.
Okay, thank you, Rachel. I got just a couple things on the mayor report. We had a water main break up at the north end on the north side of the tracks, and our water department was out at 3:30 a.m. Sunday. There were 6 water employees. Monday morning. This is Tuesday. So 3:30 a.m. Monday morning, they were on the scene. There were 6 employees. They went without sleep until 7 o'clock last night, when they were finally able to go home for the night. However, a third leak, I think there was 3 leaks, a third leak was identified. They were back out this morning, first thing, and they finished up about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. I know Ray Mabry was up there last night. I stopped up and saw him right as they were leaving at 7 o'clock. This brutal weather conditions, and they were out in this. We talked about all our employees, police and fire, wastewater, street department, and now water department, when they go out and they spend time in this correcting the breaks and whatever else, comes their way in all departments. It just goes to prove what a great employee group that we have in this town. And for the rates that we pay across the board, it does not get any better than Princeton. So I just wanted to thank them and everything doing it in all the departments, especially in this kind of weather. One other thing I have, we received this morning at the Chamber of Commerce. It was a card that came in the mail, and I want to read it. It's from a couple that lives in Manhattan, Kansas. And it reads, "Last night, December 26, my wife and I were returning on Amtrak from Chicago to Kansas City. When the train stopped in Princeton, we were excited to see the large lighted Christmas tree close to the train. Many people in our car commented on its beauty. It is easily the prettiest tree between Chicago and Kansas City. It was a special Christmas moment as we enjoyed the tree before pulling away. Thank you for all providing a wonderful memory, and your town should be proud." And then he enclosed a check for $100 to be applied for displays next year at Darius Miller Park. So, the guys that were up there, and they decorated that tree. It's a beautiful park. That tree shone through, and it just goes to show, people come through on Amtrak, and they stop at our station. And that's the projection that we want to give people, and obviously that is what's occurring. So just a great Christmas card, and for him from Kansas to send us a check for $100 to add to the display next year really says something. So that's all I have. Any old business? Any new business? Any public comment? Okay, so I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting and go to our next regular meeting.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion that we adjourn our regular meeting tonight and then reconvene for our next meeting on Monday, January 15th, 2018, 7 o'clock here at City Hall.
Second.
Motion for second, call roll.
Councilmember Mabry?
Aye.
Fabia?
Aye.
Newman?
Aye.
Mayor Querem?
Aye, this meeting is adjourned, and thank you all for coming.